Hello, everyone. Very good evening. Let me know if you all can see me and hear me clearly. Let me know in the chat box. This is Kamna Jain from Team Learn Today. Deepak sir is also going to join us soon. Your batch mentor will also join us soon. But I saw it's 5 p.m. and I knew there were 150 plus people for sure who are going to make it right on time. And here we are, even before it's 5. 125, 126. I can just see the number increase second by second. So, very warm welcome to each one of you to this orientation session for DDIP batch number 18. We'll be kickstarting, we'll be getting started today. You'll get access to your first lesson, to the first video. We'll decide on what your Q&A timings should be. So everything is going to happen today. How many of you are excited and happy to be here? Let me know in the chat box. Really excited, so excited. So let me know in one word. What do you guys do? Are you currently a student? Are you a working professional? Are you an entrepreneur? What do you do right now? Okay, it's so fast I can barely read or even, see anything. Great. Awesome. You guys can see for yourselves the kind of diversity that is here. So it's going to be an interesting, amazing, very transformational journey if you take it seriously, which I definitely recommend you do because we have put in place everything that we can to give you the smoothest possible journey ever. So it's going to be super fun, super exciting, and your learning curve is definitely going to be great. Now, before we proceed any further, I'll take a quick second to tell you like a line or two about myself. My name is Kamna Jain, and I'm working as one of the digital mentors with Team Learn Today. I happened to start working with DD almost 2 years back. And how that happened was because I joined the first batch of the very same program that you are going to join the 18th batch of. Okay. So from then till now, various batches have happened. A lot of things have changed. We've iterated a lot of things. We've developed, grown a lot of things. So here we are reaching batch number 18, looking forward to grow towards many, many, many more batches. So yes, that's how I'm associated with DD and Learn Today, and a lot of things coming up our way and definitely your way. So what are your top questions, guys, by the way? Can I know quickly in the chat box? What's the top question on your mind right now? So the agenda for today is, okay, I can see a lot of you want to know about, okay, agenda for today. All right. Timings. Is it going to be a webinar on muting, a meeting, assignments, duration, timetable, LMS access, recordings? When can you start earning? Timings. How am I doing? Awesome. WhatsApp group timings, groups. Of course, Mansi, you can do a job and DDIP hand in hand. Contact point, lifetime access, agenda. Okay. All right. So let me take you one by one. Firstly, the agenda is such for today. You'll be getting all the access. You'll be getting access to your LMS number one, because that's the most primary thing. Second thing, we'll add you to a community. WhatsApp groups will just form in a day or two. But before that, we want you to get used to our Discord community that we have created for you. So you'll be getting access to that. Thirdly, you'll get access to other resources that we have, like your schedule, your reward structure, and there's a master resource. So you'll get access to all of this. And apart from that, you'll learn everything about your timing, how everything is going to work in 1 week, how much time will you ideally need to devote, etc. Okay, just give me a quick second. Okay, so this session is going to last for about 1 hour. That's how it would be. Your welcome kit, we will be giving it to you soon. So you have two communities, Hita. You'll have a community on Discord, plus you'll have a WhatsApp group. There'll be sub WhatsApp groups which you can join in. Yeah, so don't worry, whoever is unable to stay for the meeting until the end, we'll be sending in all the communication to you via email as well. Great. So what do you do right now? Can I know what's those of you who are studying, what are you studying right now? Those of you who are working, where are you exactly working? In which industry? So we have BCom and BBA. Okay. Engineering, Accenture. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. Got it. So we also have a couple of people from marketing. That's great. Awesome. How many of you are already working in the digital marketing domain or industry? Type me in the chat box. Awesome. So if you've tried learning earlier, either on the job or on your own, there are going to be a lot of new practical exposure that you'll get. Just recently, someone based on the assignment, they actually got a job, right? Because what happens is when you're applying for a job or you're trying to get a client, if you have any kind of assignment that you have worked on, it automatically becomes your portfolio. And that's exactly why that's the biggest key differentiating factor in which DDIP boosts your career. So a lot of you are asking, what will happen after, the entire batch is over, or, how will you exactly start making progress? So what happens is throughout the entire 12 weeks itself, you start practically doing things and that automatically, starts speaking for you. So yeah, let me not take any longer. DD is here, your very mentor who you were waiting to see. So just type in hi DD in the chat box.
Hello everyone. I can see the excitement in the chat box. Fantastic. I'm good. How are you guys? Great. Like the enthusiasm. Yes, Kamna, if you are in the middle of something.
No. I think I was just done. Please go ahead.
Yes.
I was like, everyone is like, so many questions. What's going to happen today? How's everything going to be? What will happen after the entire program? So we're just talking about all that.
Yes. Fantastic. Cool. So glad to be doing batch 18 right now. We have come a long way. Kamna was an intern in batch 1, and that was 2 years back, more than 2 years back. 2019 December is when we got started with the internship program. And from there, one of the reasons that we have got up to batch 18 is because of the success of the program and because of the feedback that people have got from the program, the results people have got from the program, and new people have continuously been joining. And now a lot of companies also have started showing interest in joining the internship program. So we believe in getting people to complete the course once they start the program, because most of the courses, once they start, it is the buyers have to be at the receiving end, right? They show the enthusiasm only until the sales happens. And after the selling is done, then people go ahead and start kind of ignoring their customers and not really being completely focused on that. So we have completely always believed that our focus should be in serving the existing students and going ahead and making sure that students have a very good learning experience once they start with the program. And we have always been focused on getting students to complete the internship program first, rather than do anything else, right? So one of the reasons that we structured the whole cashback system, we do it because we use the cashbacks to make sure that people go ahead and complete the assignments, right? So how many of you here are ready to complete 100% of the program? Just type 100% in the chat box if you make a commitment today to make sure that you are going to do 100% of the program. Yes, fantastic. Great enthusiasm. So a lot of people who end up taking action, they end up getting results. And you might already have seen so many uh, stories of existing students who are extremely happy having implemented what they learned. And the results does not come from the program, right? The result comes from the information that you learn from the program plus the implementation that you do. Because without implementation that you do, then you will not be getting any results. And that is how the program has been structured. And we also have created a publication called Hustle Today. And this Hustle Today publication is just to celebrate all the hustlers in our group, right? So we basically call a hustler because the hustle is basically going ahead and making sure that, one second. Yeah, the hustle is basically about making going ahead and making sure that you do something on your side and start getting results, solid significant results, right? Without having something on the side and without doing something, you will not be getting results. And you can very well see some of the success stories. So the success stories are not just to convince non-students to join us. Even students who have already joined us, like you guys, should definitely go ahead and read these success stories, because these success stories have a lot of inspiration in them. So if your previous batch of students can do all this, then you guys can also do it, right? And you can check this particular playlist. So this playlist is where the video comes up first, and then we also write an article about the success and we publish it on Hustle Today. So how many of you have already watched some of the videos here? Let me know in the chat box. Have you? Just type me in the chat box if you have already watched some of the videos. Fantastic. So what I will do is that I will just go ahead and share the playlist with you. Just bookmark it somewhere and save the link. So that whenever you get some free time, right, throughout the entire course of this internship program, whenever you get some free time, please go and watch some of the videos. Each and every person's story is so inspiring and so heartwarming, how they came out of their challenges and everything. So one of the hallmarks of this program is that it kind of builds a foundational understanding for you within digital marketing. What do I mean by foundational understanding, right? So let's say you went through your own schooling journey. Initially, you would have studied numbers. Initially, you would have studied basic English. Then you would have, studied alphabets and all those things. So, did it make any sense for you to study when you were doing like first standard, second standard? You were just learning English, learning numbers. There was no way to understand how this is going to be useful later in your life. You just learned it because the people who have designed the education system said that it's better that you learn it. And similarly, all the way through, let's say, third standard, fourth standard, fifth standard, 10th standard, you would have learned a bunch of things. And even until 12th standard, there is nothing that you have learned which will make you money. You are still getting started, right? You have actually to do some few years of college and then you become an employable person outside in the world. But now, whether you want to start your own business, whether you want to start your own hustle, whether you want to be self-employed as a freelancer, whether you want to be an affiliate marketer, whether you want to work as an employee in some job, whether you want to file your own tax returns, or even whether if you want to start your own shop, right? You can't do all this without having that basic English grammar and basic mathematics and all figured out, right? So that creates a foundational knowledge on top of which you can build things. So similarly, you really have to trust the process that we have built for you. So we have created a system where there is a clear foundational knowledge on digital marketing that is being built, right? So at some level, you would have had a foundation about computers itself. Today, you know how to use a laptop, you know basic Windows, you know basic Mac or whatever it is, you know how to use Gmail, you know how to use Facebook. So all this kind of forms a foundational understanding. So for someone who is uneducated, for someone who is not comfortable using computers, somebody who does not know English well, we can't even teach digital marketing to them, right? But you guys are here, you guys have decided to join this program because you are already confident of your basic skills and computer skills, language skills, number skills. So some minimum level of skills is already there, right? So in fact, coming this far, itself is going to be a huge success for you, right? You have come this far. There are very little people who come this far and then don't succeed. So just type you know um, something on the chat box which says that you have arrived, right? You can say that so far so good, right? So far so good. Just put SFSG, or you can say just say arrived. So you should really pat yourself on the back that you have come this far. And this is not something that everybody has been able to do in the past, right? How many of them even know how to go ahead and use something like a laptop, a computer, a Zoom call? Most of them don't have any idea about it. So now that you have come this far, the next stage is that you go through this 3 months program, and you will end up learning a lot of digital marketing fundamentals in the entire process. And the reason that the program is kind of giving you a foundational learning is that, see, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, there might be an opportunity for you to run Facebook ads. It might be to run your own business. It might be to help a friend. It might be as a freelancer. It might be for a job. You don't know. But having the previous knowledge of running Facebook ads on your own is a superpower. So sometime you get that opportunity, you will be like, oh, Facebook ads, I know, I have done it. Once upon a time, I did Digital Deepak internship program and I have done it. So that kind of comfort level with digital marketing, just like you have comfort with computers, we are going to build a complete level of comfort level with the digital marketing basics that you need to learn. It will involve email, it will involve marketing automation, it will involve Facebook ads, it will involve sales. And how many of you here have done sales before? Just type me in the chat box if you have done one-on-one sales. Have you gone door to door trying to sell like an encyclopedia or something? A lot of people are saying no. Some people are already having that opportunity to do. But imagine in this program, we have an exclusive sales module, which will actually ask you to go ahead and sell something. And when you go ahead and sell something, you will gain some experience. So you need to kind of trust the entire process of how we have built it, and just put down your head and do assignments week on week. And the reason that we give the cashback is that there is an immediate payoff, right? There is an immediate payoff after you complete the assignment. So we have built a learning management system for you guys. And the learning management system basically lets you go ahead and consume the content, read the go through all the assignments inside the learning management system, and then you will go ahead and submit the assignment inside the LMS. And once you submit the assignment inside the LMS, it goes to the backend, and in the backend, our team is going to go ahead and approve or decline the assignments. If it is declined, then you will have an opportunity to submit the assignment again. And if it is approved, there is a payment link that will be sent to you, and you will be able to claim money from this payment link. The money will directly come to your bank account, and this particular money can be fetched via UPI also. So we have built a nice system, and this particular system completely automates the payments. In fact, when we were doing the earlier batches, there used to be a lot of manual payments, and there also used to be a lot of payment failures. But we have improved the system and the software so well. We also have a chief technology officer in our company who builds all this. And we have built it so well that now there is 0% payment failures, right? 100% of the payment gets processed. We have 250 people in batch 18, which means that there are going to be 16 different assignment payouts. And that means 250 into 16. That's more than 4,000 payouts that is going to happen, right? So for every assignment, you will keep getting the payouts week on week, but you have the entire 3 months to complete all the assignments and claim your cashback, because sometimes people will get busy. One week they'll be busy, they want to do it the next week. So today we will be releasing the first lesson for you. And once you go ahead and watch the first lesson, then we will give it 1 or 2 days, and then we will release the first assignment. And Kamna, I think we can give the learning management system today itself, right? So you guys will be able to access the assignment, and week on week there is going to be a Q&A call. So for this batch 18, the Q&A calls will be conducted on Monday, and we will do it at a time where it is the most flexible for you. So Kamna will be running a poll, and you guys can vote which is the most flexible time for you. So even if you cannot attend the Q&A sessions live, you can still have an opportunity to submit the questions, and every question that is submitted, we are going to do the answer in the Q&A session. And you can watch the Q&A session recording later on to understand what the answers are, right? In most of the cases, most of the people do not even attend the Q&A sessions because the lessons are so well laid out. And with each and every main lesson, there is also an additional lesson, which is an assignment explanation lesson, which completely shows you how to do the assignment. So we are going to start with something called a success mindset. And success mindset is basically to set your mental state at the right structure to get started with this program and to set you up for long-term success. And the learning management system login will be given today, but we will also be putting you in different WhatsApp groups, and that will happen after a week. You get started with the program. We have closed the enrollments, and we are going to put you in a WhatsApp group. So there will be 5 different WhatsApp groups with 50 people each within each and every WhatsApp group. So this WhatsApp group will be just for networking with other people, and we will also be having mastermind sessions within this WhatsApp group. So next 3 months, it's going to be a great ride. And welcome to this program once more. And what I will do right now is that I will let Abhishek introduce himself. So for each and every batch, there is going to be a batch mentor. So I'm also a mentor. I'm the super mentor, but there'll also be a batch specific mentor who is going to guide you through the process. He will interact with you within the WhatsApp groups. He will be leading the mastermind sessions. Sometimes you can reach out to him for guidance. So that person is Abhishek. So Abhishek is one of the superheroes in our organization. He has extremely good knowledge about how to design a good room, which you can see right now in his background. And by the way, what he really does well is that he's very well versed in driving traffic. So you can see just on top of his CPU, there is this book called Traffic Secrets. So he has been reading about it. And he runs Facebook ads, he runs Google ads for us. There are different team members who do different things within the organization, but almost everyone also mentors students, right? So Abhishek, I would want you to go ahead and introduce yourself to
Hey guys,
batch 18. Over
so
to
we
you.
have like 229 people live here. So you guys are locked with me like for 3 months. Next 3 months journey is going to be like amazing, super amazing. So I have some secrets for you. Like you will be the first batch that I will be mentoring alone. Like DD and Kamna will help me, but I will be your mentor right now. So yes, so right now I'm working as a performance marketer. I have a pretty good knowledge about how to run Facebook ads, Google ads, and how to drive traffic. And I have also like experience of more than 4 years working as a graphic designer. So pretty good things are going to yet come. So the journey has started. So that's all. And we will be releasing your first video today. And rest we can have fun in Q&As and all the assignment videos.
Fantastic. Thank you, Abhishek, for that.
Yep.
And Kamna, over to you to explain the learning management system, how people get cashback, and then eventually create a schedule for batch 18.
Sure, sure. So, hi once again, everyone. Let me know if you guys can, hear me clearly, because all the top questions which I asked you about, right? You were like, when will you get your When will you get your LMS? What's the schedule? How is everything going to work? This is the moment when you're going to actually know about everything. Okay. So I'm going to quickly share my screen. Okay. Just type boom if you can see your LMS, because in the next 5 to 10 minutes, you'll be able to access it as well. Okay. So just type boom if you can see it clearly right now. Okay, great. Awesome. So this is the most important thing, because a lot of you are asking, what is the LMS? This is your LMS learning management system. Right now, you have access to the first lesson down here. Week on week, you'll be getting access to each and every lesson as we proceed, right? So today is a Thursday. We've also set up your schedule over here. So this is another important resource I want you to know about. First is your LMS. Second is your master resource. So anytime you want, right? So we'll have a Q&A session, right? You'll be able to actually access it over here. Once the recording of this call, right? A lot of you would have joined in late. Once the call recording is available, it will be updated here. So anytime you actually miss out on anything, you want a recording. Moreover, for each assignment, we'll share some additional resources like FAQ documents, checklists, some sample assignments. Even those will be updated here for you. Since you are just getting started, there are a couple of important steps that you need to do. I am sure plenty of you, I could see 200 plus entries already who had gone ahead, filled in the enrollment form. In case any of you are yet to fill it, don't fill it again. If you have already filled it, it's fine. If you haven't, we will email this link to you. You can just fill it in. Okay, that's one important thing that you need to do. Add in the email IDs of your batch mentors. Make sure Deepak at pixeltrack.com and even Abhishek at learntoday.com. They are added as contacts in your email IDs. Okay. Yes, some boring things, but if you want timely emails from our end, you would still need to, go ahead and do these things. Third thing, how many of you remember we promised you a welcome kit when we did the launch webinar that will come straight to your house? Type me if you guys remember that. Yes, great. So this is the link that will allow you to share your address with us, which will in turn allow us to send the welcome kit to your house. Okay. Apart from that, we have set up an exclusive community for you on Discord, the link to which will be shared with you soon. Once we share that with you, you'll get access to the community even before you get access to the WhatsApp group and a couple of other things that you need to know. Okay, so first what I'll do is I'll also give you and show you a quick demo of how your community looks. And yes, just before that, here's your schedule. So today we are on 20th January. Your orientation is being done. Your first assignment is being released. Monday when we meet, we'll be discussing all the queries that you have with regards to the first assignment, somewhere where you are stuck, etc. You'll receive an email. And otherwise also the entire schedule is planned out for you over here, so that you can, if you have exams or you have any travel plans, you can see your deadline is updated right here. So you plan in advance based on, okay, assignment is getting released now. This is the deadline. I have this much time in the middle. So before we move any further, let us, go ahead and actually finalize what is the time that we'll, conduct the Q&A calls on. So I'll take a quick moment to create a poll right here for you guys. And then we will be going ahead and taking a poll. Meanwhile, you guys can put it in the chat box. What is it that, you think is an ideal time according to you right now? So that will give me some polling options to put in as the options for you guys. Okay, so I can see 5, 6, 7, anytime works. Okay, wow. All right. Just typing
All
in the
guys.
Okay, so I can see 6, 7, 8 as options. All right. Abhishek, do you want to just tell me what are the options we should take the polls for?
We have 8 p.m., 7, like most of them are like 7 and 8 and 9.
Okay. Okay. So how about we take a poll for 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And you were also mentioning some evening preferences, right? Can you just tell me what are the options?
Yeah, what about 9 p.m. guys? If all no, yeah,
But,
everyone is okay with, I guess, 9.
okay.
9 is okay. 9 is okay. 8, 9, 8, 9. 8 or 9. 8 or 9. We have two options now.
Okay, let's add those.
8, 8:30, 8:30. No, we are not going with 8:30. 8 or 9.
So I'll keep 7, 8, and 9, and
Yeah.
then we'll make the poll live. Let's then go ahead with the majority.
And anyway, if you can't attend a specific day's Q&A session, make sure that you just submit the questions that you have on a form, which will be answered on the video, and you can watch the recording of the video later.
Yeah.
And these classes are anyway Q&A sessions. The other classes will be delivered to you via the LMS, which means that if it starts at 7, it doesn't mean that you have to be there at 7. It'll go on till like 8, 9, and you can join like a little bit late as well. So that flexibility is there.
Yes.
Yes, Karna, you can launch the poll.
Sure. So yes, I think before I launch it, as you guys are asking, what will be the duration of these sessions? They'll range anywhere from between 1 to 2 hours. So you guys can also choose the time accordingly, keeping in a mind frame of 1 to 2 hours. So that's the poll. It's
Is
for
there,
Monday.
guys?
You guys can choose the timing, and based on the majority, we'll be freezing it out.
Yeah, you will get all the recordings for everything. You will get.
So far, everything is very close. 7, 8, and 9. It's almost like 30, 35% each. Okay, so 92%, 93% people have voted. Some of them are still voting in. Probably 20 more seconds, and then we'll end the poll. All right, so I'm gonna end it right now. And it's almost very close. 31% people wanted at
33
7,
and 36.
33 at 8, 36 at 9. So I think, Abhishek, you can take a call. You
Yeah,
know,
we can
because
go with the
Most of
90.
them want like after work hours. I think that's why it
Yes.
is ranging like this.
Yeah.
Maybe we can start something like 7:30 and
Yeah, we can
take
do
it
it.
up to like
End it.
9:30. And people who want to
Yes.
join by 8 o'clock or 8:30, they can also come and participate. So guys, it doesn't need that. It's not necessary that you have to join by 7 a.m. itself. I mean 7 p.m. itself, because it's a Q&A session, right? All your doubts will be cleared, and this is only to go ahead and help you complete the assignments, which means that if you're able to complete assignments yourself, then these are live classes, by the way, Shruti Agarwal. So live classes are for doubt clearing, but otherwise we will have the sessions. So Kamna will now show the learning management system. And in the meantime, quickly, let's make some noise on Twitter. So how many of you here use Twitter?
Oh, most of them.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready to shout.
Fantastic. So I will just go ahead and just post a tweet on Twitter, and you can just comment on it. So which will help me put a face to the names that we see here. And we will also be able to help you guys know each other, connect with each other, and connect with me as well. And you can follow me. So let me just go ahead and share that tweet link with you here. Give me one moment. Yes, please go ahead and comment on that Twitter thread, and I will refresh it and then welcome you as you start commenting. You can retweet it as well and let the world know that you have joined the internship program. So Krishna Agarwal has left the first comment. I will also go ahead and follow Krishna Agarwal. The first 10 people who leave comments, I will follow them back. So I see Rohan Gupta, see Akshay. So let me follow Rohan Gupta. Let me follow Akshay. Swayam, welcome to the program. Crypto, Ronaldo. welcome to the program. Zinbal Official, welcome to the program. And you can go and follow each other. Whatever names that you see, you can follow each other. Sagar, Grover, welcome to the program. Kajun, welcome to the program. Kapil, welcome to the program. Kadambari Bendre, welcome to the program. Aditya Bakshi, welcome to the program. Abhishek, welcome to the program. Fantastic. So pretty good response. I can see so many comments here. I think we'll end up having like 200 comments right here itself. So anyway, guys, congrats and glad to have you in the program. So yes, over to you, Kamna.
So here's a quick demo of how the LMS is going to work for you guys. Right now, here are some quick steps. Firstly, because it begins with you being able to access it. So as soon as we share this link with you, you'll need to click on this option, forgot password. Enter in the email ID you guys used while making the payment. Okay. And once you do that, you'll get a email like this, using which you'll be able to log into the LMS. So Didi, can we just share the link first and see if people are able to smoothly log in? Should I go ahead and do that?
So I think if everybody tries to reset the password at the same time,
It'll
the site will crash.
Correct.
So what we have done is that I hope you guys have gone ahead and entered your name in the enrollment form. So that is the email ID that you have to use. So go ahead and share it, Kamna. And what I would recommend is that, people's whose birthdays are from January to July, for the first 6 months of the year, you guys go ahead and try first. And then people who have birthdays from July to December, August to December, you guys try next. So if your birthday is from July to December, wait for 5 minutes before you try to go ahead and log in. So Kamna, you go ahead and share the link. So guys, what you need to do is that you need to reset your password because the account has been already created, and you have to click forgot password, which Kamna will show, and then you will be able to get the thing. So the site might slow down a little bit because everybody is trying to open. I can see that the site is already slow, but don't worry about it. You can maybe try it a little bit later. We will be releasing the first lesson today, which is not necessarily inside the learning management system. We will send a detailed email also of how to get your LMS login. And if you feel like the site is not opening, wait for 5 minutes and then open. It's like trying to call your friend, he is trying to call you, and both are busy. So it's like server is busy right now.
High traffic.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of us are trying to access it. That's why it's not working. So don't worry. Anyway, I've shown you the process. It's pretty simple. That's why we've kept these screenshots handy. Guys, as soon as you visit, once it loads, this is the screen you'll see. You click on forgot password. That in turn sends you an email like this. Once you get the email, you just click in there, reset your password, and normally you can try to access it. So try 2 email IDs. Try the email ID you've entered in the enrollment form, or try the email ID you used in the payment form, okay, while making the payment. So that's about your LMS, and it's a very simple, straightforward process. So once you, are able to log in, just watch this quick onboarding video, which also gives you a recorded video about how to, get your cashbacks, how do you submit your assignments. And in here, you'll have the link to your master resource, which is this. So anytime you want any recordings, etc., you'll be able to access it here. So it's all integrated in your LMS itself. And finally, if you want to ever, watch the entire lesson, because that's how you get started. So yeah, I think I also won't be able to open it right now. What essentially happens is this is your first week's video, which you need to watch first. And then as soon as you click on browse, you're able to submit your assignments, and don't worry about it. Anyway, we have the Q&A lined up. We'll show you the entire process once again. Once you're able to log in the onboarding video itself, we've explained the entire process to you. So let me know how many of you got a clear idea, at least a fair overview of what your LMS is, how you can access it, and how you can submit your assignment. Just type clear if you got a fair and rough overview. Of course, you are yet to do it hands-on, but it's pretty simple. You guys are about to be digital marketers. This is something as simple as accessing an LMS. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do it. Yeah. Okay, great. And we'll also be emailing the video, the document, and the steps to you on email. So don't worry about it. Okay. So that's pretty much about it. I'll also go ahead and share the Discord community link and give you an overview of how your community is until, the LMS traffic subsides a bit, and we'll see how we can work it out. Anyway, if the LMS doesn't work until the end, we'll share the first video link with you. You can watch that. And once we email you, you can access the LMS as well. So before I share the Discord community link, I'm going to show you how the community is essentially going to work. Those of you who are not clear about the LMS, don't worry. We'll make sure it's clear. Right now, you just focus on watching your first lesson and we'll email the details to you. So how many of you can see my screen, which is like black, gray in color, like a community? Just type yes for me, please. If you can see that screen. Okay, great. So what's going to happen is we'll be sharing a link with you. And as soon as in fact, what I'll do is I'll just quickly log out and I'll just show you the entire process, how it's going to look for you as well. Okay, so that we can just quickly do it from scratch. So essentially, you're going to be, just a second. So once you get this link, right, it's going to actually redirect you. So I have already installed the Discord app on my system. So it's directly redirecting me to the app. So say that, you are signing up with a new account, right? So let me just use a new email ID right now to sign up for this. And I'll actually click on the register button. So I'll add in my email ID. I'll add a username for myself. And obviously I'll need a password. And enter in your birthday. Yes, the LMS won't open right now. Give it some time. We'll get to that. All right. And you can just click on continue. And yes, prove that you're a human. Once you do that, it will take some time to just configure everything for you. And as soon as it's done, let's open the link once again. Here. So can you see the screen which says join DDIP community? Type yes for me, please, if this is clear for you. Okay, great. So once you see this, you can click on join DDIP community. And as you do that, you'll be, receiving a message like this. And if you receive this message, that means congratulations, you are in. This gives you a brief overview of everything you're going to get in your DDIP journey per se. Next thing that you do is read the rules section, just read everything there. That's all you need to do. And the third step that you do is go ahead and introduce yourself in here. And that's how you can start interacting with your batch mates as well. So that's the Discord link for you guys. And once you're done with the introductions, as we move forward, you can discuss everything here. Here you can post in memes. Anytime you have a win or a feedback, you'll be able to share it here. And Abhishek is your batch mentor, right? He's like, I'm a gamer. I'm pretty sure there are many gamers. He has some crazy ideas lined up for you guys. A lot of other categories we are going to create. But to begin with, you'll also be seeing announcements and Q&A recordings from our end here. So can you guys just check if you're able to access the Discord community until then? You'll have to create an account for sure. So it may take some time. Is the link working? So those of you saying,
even if the link is not working, just create a fresh new account on Discord.
Yes. Okay, it's working for some of you, right? Great. So you guys need to create the account. Working, right? Perfect.
Most of them are in the community right now.
Okay, wow. People have started joining in, is it? So you guys can go ahead later on also, you can introduce yourself, right? So this is, I'll just give you a brief summary of everything because I know some of you may be like a little overwhelmed because you're like, we're not able to access the LMS, but trust me, that's no big deal. You'll have the LMS access soon. We'll email you the steps. You just need to click on forgot password, enter your email ID, and then you're able to log in. We have the master resource, which is updated weekly so that, every recording, every resource is available here. In here, we've also summarized the important onboarding steps for you. Here's your schedule. Here are the bonuses we've promised, books that we recommend, and your reward structure. So these things become all in all everything that you need per se.
We already have like 85 members on Discord.
Yes. Great. So LMS link, we'll email it to you. Don't worry.
So in the meantime, we would like to get you started with the lesson 1 already. So
Yes.
Kamna, can we get to the first lesson?
Yes, I will share that link.
Yes.
Done.
So since everybody is just figuring out how to log in into your learning management system, we have put lesson 1 in a unique URL. Just save this URL. It's just for you, just for the students. And you can get started with the lesson today. So this is the first lesson, and this is what you can go ahead and access it today. And this lesson is like a 2-hour lesson. You can watch it at 1.25 or 1.5x speed also, but don't go more than 1.5x. There is a lot of valuable information packed into this particular lesson, and a lot of students have said that this is one of the most enlightening videos that they have seen in their entire life. So that is the kind of feedback that we have got for this particular lesson. And you can see some of the comments from the early batch of the students, right? So a lot of people are super excited about this particular video alone, and a lot of people will usually come and tell us that this particular single video alone is worth the entire cost of the internship program, even if we don't get a cashback. So that is how much people are, interested. So Ramya is saying you guys are like a mini university, actually better than those. Ramya, that is our goal, to replace universities someday. So week 1 is going to be a 2-hour session, and then there will be an additional session for week 1, which is assignment explanation video, and then there will be a live Q&A session. So on average, each and every week we'll have 3 classes. All right. So now you guys can go ahead and watch, week 1. And if you are ready to get started with this process, just type ready in the chat box. Planning to create an offline graduation ceremony. So that is something that I will keep you posted, but you can only attend if you have completed the course and done all the assignments. So make sure you do all the assignments, and we will keep you posted. And that's about it. So I'm sharing the link to the lesson 1 again. And if you ever want to get any help from us, we are available at support@learntoday.com. And that's about it. So anything else, Kamna and Abhishek?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if anyone has any questions, then like we can be around for 10 more
Yes,
minutes.
yes.
Yes,
Any
yes.
I
question?
think Abhishek was
We will answer.
saying-
And people who are clear with everything, go ahead and watch the lesson 1.
Yeah.
And kickstart your internship program.
So we already have like 109 people in the Discord server. Guys, you can share your exciting intro, like what all you have achieved so far and how enthusiastic are you about digital marketing and learning, what all superpowers you guys have. Just share all these things, like let other people know what you have in your pockets.
So regarding the usage of Discord, you can interact in the interaction section. There are categories. First one is just for onboarding, welcome and rules. Second is just announcements. The third is interactions. That's where you can go ahead and interact. Great, Shlok. You're 16. You've started now. That's wonderful.
Yeah, great.
Ruchit is excited. He's so excited to see DD finally. Awesome. Pooja, don't know your password for what? Discord. If it's for Discord, you need to set it. If you already have an account, reset it.
LMS. If you don't know, just reset it. Hey Rahul, yes, we all are excited.
Don't worry, Jaskaran. LMS, you'll be receiving an email from Abhishek at learntoday.com. All the steps will be defined. That time you can go ahead and try to access the LMS. Right now, you can watch the first video via the link that is shared. But we just wanted you to understand the entire process so that you can get started smoothly. Yeah, Faizan, don't worry about that. Right now, just watch the first video.
I guess LMS is a bit like server is down, like everyone is accessing to the server.
Yeah. So let us know, guys, any other concerning questions. We can give you an overview. We'll anyway be sharing the recording of this call as well. We'll be emailing you guys all the links, LMS, except for Discord. For that, you can email us anytime. That's why I join it on the live call. Yes, Utkarsh, you definitely can. Yes, Radhika, you'll get the recording. Yes, Kunal, there's lifetime access. Rahul, right now it's a webinar format, so your videos are obviously off. Discord link, okay, 1 sec. All other questions like how to access, how will you get added, we'll be taking care of that right now. Don't worry about it. So those of you who are not able to log into Discord, can you tell me what is the error that it shows per se? Because most people are able to see it. 170 members have joined in, I can see. So we're unable to assess the issues per se. Abhishek, can you just show a quick demo once again? If you know your Discord is open, I just closed it. It was making too much sound. Yeah, because most people, so we can just show them how, you know, it's accessible in the introduction section.
So right now, people are joining in like 122. Yeah.
Yeah, it shows 170 when I'm seeing the invite. That many members have already joined in, and like 125 are online. Right. So in this section, you all will be able to type, guys, where Abhishek is right now in introduction, right? So
this is the screen right now. And can you share the link in the chat?
yes.
So just click on the
Last.
link and you will see this window. After clicking on that, you will be redirected to that Discord server.
We have 125 people online already.
Yeah. I guess I'll join with a different account.
Oh, yes. Yes. So of course, some of you may need to register if you don't have accounts. Abhishek already has an account, so he doesn't need to register.
Yes, you need to be having an account in Discord, guys, to log in here first.
And in the
So if
right
you don't have a Discord account, you cannot be invited directly. Like there
Yeah.
will be a link. Do you already have an account? Click on that, give your email, sign up for that.
And in the right hand side, you will see all the different servers. So you have to find this TDIP community. After clicking on this TDIP community, you will be in our server. And in the introduction section, you can see everyone is introducing themselves. And you can read this welcome welcome channel and the rule. What are the rules? Yeah, everyone is getting now 137.
Yeah, Swapnil, we'll share the recording. Cool. So I think that's pretty much it, right? To send messages, guys, just need to first log in, and then you'll be able to, you can see so many of your batchmates have done it. If by any chance it's not working, just redo the process once again, register for an account, join the community, read the welcome and the rule section, head to introduction, introduce yourself.
Yeah, everyone is getting in. So I guess process is a bit clear right now.
Yep. Oh, 190 members, crazy. So guys, can you see that introduction section on the left side? If you go there, you'll be able to send a message. Otherwise you can't, because that's the interaction section. Oh, they're already memes. Wow.
We have
Okay.
already started getting memes.
Traditional marketing, digital marketing. Great.
Nice. This is all we wanted.
Yes. Oh, so guys, please refrain from links. Since you guys are just getting started, we won't be very stringent about it, but do not share any links.
If we don't want to police the community, if policing is not needed, but if people start self-promoting, and also no hate messages, no fighting with other members within the group, it's always a double-edged sword for a company to put everyone in a group. And only companies who are extremely confident about their capability of delivering value will go ahead and put everyone in a group. So we are giving you this open platform to discuss, but always use it with, in terms of use it with a responsibility. Nice. We will eventually be creating more channels as well for certain discussions. Like if you have Facebook ads, Google ads, and all those things as they come up, we will be creating more channels as well. So now that you are there in the group, I would like to see the feedback for the first lesson in the group once you have completed watching the first lesson. So Kamna will share the link to the first lesson once more, and then we will end today's orientation session. So we will email you instructions for joining Discord. We will email you instructions for logging into your learning management system. Please wait 24 hours and give it one more try to go ahead and log in. And after 24 hours, if you are still unable to log in, if you are still unable to go ahead and get it done, you can mail us at support@learntoday.com. That is our support email ID. We have a full-time support department. We have 2 full-time people working on answering all the support queries. So not even a single message will be ignored, but at the same time you have to understand that we are dealing with thousands and thousands of students here, which means that it will take at least 24 to 48 hours for it to get sorted. So I see a lot of messages right now. Don't worry about it, just give it 24 hours, give it one more try, and then you can figure it out. Since we have 223 people live online today, we will not be able to respond to each and every messages that we see on the chat box. So with that said, go ahead and watch video number 1. Ideally, kickstart it right now. Unless you have something really urgent or important to do, don't get distracted. Just get started with it and let's kickstart the program. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And anything else, Kamna and Abhishek?
No, we are just good to start. Yeah.
Yes. Good to
All
go.
right. Fantastic. Looking forward. Bye, guys. I will see you.
All right, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.